The Power of Positive Thinking by normal Vincent Peale. Guys, today I came with an amazing book which was written in 1952 by the person who influenced more than 5 United States presidents and the person who changed millions' lives. Let's take the notes of the book. Before I mention the name of the book, just try to touch some points. The first point of the book is think positive. Is a very crucial thing. It's an amazing thing for everyone, everybody to improve his life, to live a happy and successful life. Thinking positive, focusing on the positive part of our life is very important. The second point is embrace the change. Change is very and the only constant thing in this world. Whether we love it or we hate it, whether we are against it or within it, never out of change. Change is everywhere and constant. With this, let's go back to the name of the book, which is The Power of Positive Thinking, written by Norman Vincent Peale in 1952. You can Google it and you can find it, and you can also find a copy of the book and you can read it in every different audiobooks. Let's go back to the third point. Third point of this book is take action. Whether we are ready or not, whether you are 100% or 10%, taking action is a major thing to improve ourselves. Action. For everything, action is a major and mandatory. Fourth point, practice gratitude. Solution for everything in this world is packed with the gratitude. Gratitude with focused and positive mindset. Give gratitude, give honor for your creator, for your family, and for someone else. When we give gratitude, we are getting another. It is a seed for our future prosperity and success. We go back to the fifth point, overcoming fear. Let's try to touch some points under fear. Fear is everywhere, whether we love it or not. You see in the picture, in our life, sometimes we may face very challenging and unexpected challenge in life. We may know the law or the way to escape from this type of fear in hard life, but giving gratitude may give us a solution. Look at the picture. No one gives solution for this guy, but there is a way. Surrendering ourselves. There may be a way in a situation like this. The other point of this book is surround yourself with positive people. Positive people, peers, friends, especially at the current time. Our most famous Friends are our social media, our phone, our laptop, our YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook, and different things. Identifying or categorizing this group of people is very important. Unless and otherwise we consume an extraordinary social media content, we become ordinary. So we have to separate ourselves from unnecessary social media and from unnecessary friends. This is one of the important things for every one of us to be and to go a long journey. Let me share you my experience. Back some years back, I was associated with guys who are trying to use some drinkers, alcohols, and so on. Gradually, I became a part of that, and I wanted to take a big amount of drink every night. Then I became part of them. Then I adopted that mindset. Thanks to my early understanding, I escaped from that life. So I was blessed, and I changed my environment. I changed my friend. I tried to change so many parts of my life. I changed my health condition. I changed my mental attitude and then other progress. But I was very challenged to change my financial ability because of I stuck on salary based. So changing this mindset, changing this environment is very important for all of us. Let's go back to the concept and the next point. Dream is to be executed. Dreams needs to be applicable, and we have to do something for that. It needs a strategy, it needs a purpose, it needs an execution. So executing these dreams is also the other major thing. So we have to focus on that also. Visualization, visualization, visualization for the company, for an organization, for an individual, for all, for young, for ladies, for men, for women, for every one of us. What we have in our mind became our reality. So visualizing what we want to achieve is also important. Separating or categorizing what we want and what we can control and we can't is also important. We can control our energy. We can control our environment. We can separate ourselves from unnecessary people. We can identify ourselves, our routine, our habit, our daily activity. And we can easily control that. That's also the major thing. Reaction. For every action, there may be reaction. But understanding our reaction is other major for our life's improvement. Self-talk, what we are talking to ourselves, what we consume, our mind repetitively becomes our reality and our life. Setting our goal, focusing, or consuming our major energy on something that help us is very important. Effort, prioritizing or prioritize what we have to do first. Second, especially having to-do list is important. Most of the time, we are focusing on what we don't have, what we missed, or what we lacked, but we are not understand what we have. Focusing on what we have is the other word is a gratitude. Gratitude by itself is a multiplication for this universe. If you see the most incredible achievers of this world, they give gratitude for the past generation, for the past people, for the past scientists, wealthy people, and leaders, and families, and environment, and for their blessing and for their curse also. So focusing on our positive is also important. Other than and rather than focusing on what we missed. Work, work, work on ourselves. Action, as I said before, action may tire our body, but it gives a real pleasure and happiness for our soul. Action is the other important thing. Just if we take action, we may miss 1 times, 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times, even more than 10,000 times, as like Edison did. When we see some source say that Edison missed more than 10,014 times, but taking action by itself is success. Taking action by itself is a success. Loser or failure is not taking action. Let's go to our next point. Negativity. Negativity once upon my real time, I don't know how I became negative, but my thought became negative about something. I always worry about that. I tried to punish myself. I tried to escape from that. I tried to do something, but I persisted to change myself. It's multiplied more than I expected. And gradually I surrendered myself for a gratitude and I tried to change. And I tried to focus on my thoughts, then my emotion, and then my action. For your surprise, within a year and a half, I changed somewhat from where I was to a better understanding position, to letting go of our anger, our hate, our guilt, our fear, our regret, our pain, our bad action, our bad thoughts, our mouths, and controlling our emotion may improve not only us, it helps people who is dreaming within us, it helps the others, it helps your country, your family, your surrounding, and your content, and this world too. So letting go of negative thoughts is the other crucial thing. Having a purpose when we love. Purpose we may become live alone, but we may contribute something. We may become very strong because the purpose by itself is a communication with our creator. So it's a very meaningful and life changing. Organizing ourselves, our thoughts, the doing every failure. Just I'm trying to post and to do something better for this that I may do some error. But don't worry, since I'm on the way, one day I will be the person whom I wanna be. So doing it every day, consistently, may change not only us, it may help someone. That's the true meaning of living in this world.